What's up, guys? Farls here. This is my first game post-patch, so I have not played a game with the brand new patch yet. I'm pretty nervous. I hear it's very slow, but so I am going to play Draft Champions, but I'm also, right now, this is MUT head-to-head. MUT head-to-head. We're going to run the 2-4-5 nickel blitz. As you know, this is, what everybody is currently running. We're going to put Mel Blount there, and let's try and send it. So let's see how the game feels. This is probably a run play. Hopefully it's not off the left. That's good D. Didn't feel much of a difference right there on that first run play. Nickel blitz didn't seem to scream, but it's a run play. My recommendation is, if you're looking for information on the patch, to definitely go and check out the MUTcast from today. About 15 minutes in, the good part of it starts with Rex, Clint, Will sitting on the couch.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. He's going to find his running back. It's
all right. Open pass underneath. We did send nickel blitz there. It did not get in. It was against play action. Let's do us a favor. Let's put Deion Sanders there. We'll put Mel, and then we'll put DRC. We're also going to start Eric Berry. Now, a couple things for us to look out for. There's an increased...
And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Good defense. There is an increased broken tackle chance with hit sticks. So hit sticks potentially could cost us some broken tackles. Fumbles chances, about the same.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
So we had Crossman right there, and Sean Taylor could not keep up with the tight end on a slant. So that's a little bit different than normal. Normally on a slant, Sean Taylor is going to man him up and to get there. So that was the nickel blitz, but it's against PA.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Rodgers now on
Screen. All right, so that was Crossman, and that blitz did come in. It took a little bit longer to get there. That play definitely felt like it took longer to develop, potentially a little bit slower right there.
Because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now it's Rodgers.
Okay, so drop pass against DRC right there. Little swat. That's corner strike. I'm going to go to quarters here.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Let me see if I can get cloud flats. So cloud flats are new. Cloud flats play much deeper. They're much improved from what I hear.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And it's complete.
But they don't cover that area of the field. That's a good play by my opponent. Does he go to a run play? Yep. Quick audible. Big hit right there. No broken tackle right there. Tight end corner left side. Tight end corner left side. Tight end corner left side. Okay.
I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up.
Okay. We're going to go 4-4.
Protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
I think this defense should still be pretty good.
They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Down.
From the 2-yard line now, it's 1st and goal.
So that's a hit stick on Poe with Cam Chancellor. Didn't force anything bad to happen, unfortunately. Opening drive, it's definitely a little bit slower.
And this seemingly endless drive continues.
And we didn't time it well enough to get the ball to post. So a good opening drive. A couple crossmans were maybe slightly different. We still did have one successful one. We did stop corner strike once with a cloud flat, but then we didn't stop it with we didn't stop a corner route as we had the cloud flat, cover 2. Maybe we should have kept our defense how we had it on that play, but that's okay. Let's go Tyreek Hill. All right. Remember, you can get all the patch notes information over on the Facebook page, also on the MUTcast. There's some good info. I'm gonna try the deuce close to pass the ball because what I want to see is, let's get some secure pass blockers in the game too. We can leave incognito. He's got it. So we should have some very good players in here. I am gonna look on offense to see if the stretch is maybe opened up a little bit more. I don't know if that could have been a game speed related issue. We got Jordy and Larry. 2 very good run blockers on the outside left. Looks like the middle is open.
The play clock's running down. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch.
We pick up 4 yards. Man up 3 deep's the play that he was in. We'll call stretch one more time here. Is the speed affecting my timing? No, I don't think so yet. I wanted that broken tackle right there. We did run through it, but we didn't really then have enough left to get there. Let's see if he tries to send pressure or not. I'm interested.
Time running out here on the play clock. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
All right, so a catch there to Greg Olsen, 11 yards. And now that buys us a little bit more time to run some plays. I'm going to try a shovel option here and see if we can run. Supposedly, one of the things that affects the quarterback's ability to scramble was the game speed issue in a weird way. Like I said, go back and definitely listen to the MUTcast to get more info. But if I can now run a little bit faster with Vic and not have some of the missteps, that could be huge. So he's using that. I got to run up the middle here. Many, many, many blockers on the right side of the field. I felt really good about that inside zone. To me, remember, this is MUT head-to-head. It felt a lot more like Draft Champions, where I've actually been able to run the inside zone at times. I did try and pitch that after I got through, but didn't have the necessary speed.
So the 3-time Pro Bowler Javon Curse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that game because you are a consistently dominant performer, and that's what he is.
I tried to pitch that as well, had no luck. Man, it was there. They do a good job slowing down the Vic. It definitely feels a lot slower. Remember, this is MUT head-to-head, but it's playing more like Draft Champs. Now the speed's much more consistent.
And that's why I can make those types of plays in the offensive backfield.
Out of the gun now on third down.
That's a Z spot. He didn't get a lot of separation right there. He's not really a route runner, but
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always
that's
traffic,
okay.
so
Let's
anytime
get
you're a receiver in
Jordy
that area, you're not just focused on
there,
catching the
Larry
football.
there.
You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it. And
I'm gonna see if I can scramble with Vic.
extra at the end with a short run.
They'll need to get the
I'm actually gonna run the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I would have liked to get through that block. That block seemed to hold a lot better. Now the result was still the same, but much easier for me to actually read what happened. Less like block sheddy there.
Charles and I right back at you after this.
The middle is so open, right? Like I don't know how I don't run it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get
Because that's what happens, Farls. That's why you don't run it. Stop answering your own question. I need to get more gain right there, dude. I need so much more of a gain right there. He's trying to send pressure.
This is now the 9th play of the drive. They'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back.
Come on, Zeke. Come on, Zeke.
Down at the 27-yard line.
Come on, Zeke.
Makeable field goal try from here.
That's-
Instead, they're going to go for it.
Don't get
A short
trucked.
gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And as a result, possession.
So right there, I felt like I didn't get a precision dive, obviously. I don't know if Ezekiel Elliott has precision dive, but all I wanted was a little bit more of
They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they
a
would,
play. I
because
thought I had
if
2 yards. Maybe if I didn't dive.
last drive starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident
Good
about
D.
what they're presenting and continue to do so.
He broke 4 tackles.
And now it's
Zeke,
amazing because
Zeke,
they drive
that's a verbal warning, actually.
no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Rodgers now to throw.
That's a cross man.
Kelsey has it over the middle. A good gain of 14 there.
Crossman not working against. I mean, there was nothing about Crossman in the patch notes.
Quarterbacks, because
But, I mean, you guys have seen that guy get toasted now.
what you're doing. And I think that right there,
A little
he knew
bit.
right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said,
Run play.
I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
On the carry there, and it'll be second down.
All right, so 2nd and
That's
5.
exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive
He called this
line
earlier,
found a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is
and he
really
did that.
playing a
We had it manned.
A nice pickup there.
He's gonna take a
11
timeout.
yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now whistles come in.
I think
We're
C
gonna get a
routes are
timeout
similar,
here
but the
by
zones
the
play them
offense.
better. MP. So I think that's, even though the the C route is better, the cloud flat gets you into better position to play it.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And the play goes
So he's trying to maybe get into field goal range.
40 at the 39.
I don't want that to
That's
happen.
gonna go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Rodgers to throw on second down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Corner route, corner route.
Here's Rodgers finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down. And play is stopped here. Timeout.
AP's fighting.
The defense calling the timeout here.
Ezekiel Elliott
It's
not
just their
fighting.
first, so they'll have 2 remaining here.
He's gonna take his 3 right now.
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. This just a
Seems weird.
35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Boswell's kick.
All right, he's going up 10-0. I think I played this guy once before, no?
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just
Shout out to Intercool for the sub hype. Let's go.
Problems converting there.
Thank you very much, Intercool.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And not a bad return.
I don't know
Here he
why
gets
I
it out to the
pitch.
25-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there.
So what we're going to do right here is take one throw to Greg Olsen,
We're just going to see a knee and that's it.
And I think in this situation,
get to the sideline, and then we're going to be at the 40-yard line, then we're going to take a shot downfield for a touchdown.
takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And caught left
See,
side.
42.
Olsen. It's a gain of 17 that time. And that'll give him a first down.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up.
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. And it's
All right, so we took a shot to the end zone. We didn't have any luck at the end of the half right there. Thank you very much, Intercool. Appreciate that, man. So we didn't score on our first drive because we got stood up on 4th and 2, even though we got a yard and 3/4. And Zeke got tackled in the flat for the bread. The game speed is far slower, but I don't think it's all bad. I really don't think it's all bad. There's a lot of things that would happen in MUT Head-to-Head that just were really tough with these ratings. We got the edge. Let's go.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Marshawn, you gotta break that tackle, bud.
Careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Gotta get on the board for me, Marsh.
On the handoff, Lynch.
Dude, are you gonna break a tackle, bro?
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to have a third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. They've got his man.
Good possession catch right there from Greg.
Will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right.
All right, 8 for 26. Tampa 2.
How to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find plays, not necessarily
Potential
X's and O's,
fatigue
and that's exactly what they did there.
difference. What would you guys say?
Looking to avoid a third and long. It's 2nd and 10. The play clock's
Maybe pressure, right?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That's silly. How can he? Who is that defender right there? Do we know? Gotta look fast. I felt like I was able to get away from the blitz much easier. We are in field goal range. I cannot get sacked. It looks like pressure's coming right. Pressure should be coming right. I'm going to look to Olsen maybe on a quick throw.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Caught on the left side.
A little flat underneath right there.
13 and also a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do
X had his man beat.
in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
Dion just getting absolutely popped.
And that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. I like watching
I'm going to try a QB draw and see if it works with slower game speed. Ready? Horrible idea number 1.
But how about the people up the block in front of him, either fellow receivers or
So we pancake every single defender on the field except for the one that tackled me.
and sometimes it can break big. Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner,
Not ideal.
most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
that's
stamina seems to be a pretty big factor. We're going to target Jimmy Graham right here.
Graham slotted out to the left. To throw is Brady. And it's caught.
Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go, Jimmy.
Graham. A 7-yard
All right, so we get the score. He got the field goal before half. Smart for him to take his points. Let's go.
When we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Kick meter not related to the new slow game speed. Kick meter is related to...
Matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover it? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, you're gonna yell at me? You go cover it.
My focus kicker.
Glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback.
PA. Team. Knock it loose. We got to knock that loose.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
Let's get LT.
That'll be good enough for the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
He's going
Be
shoe.
careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end.
Throw me that. He was going to throw me that, dude. He was going to throw me that. We had a pick. We had a pick in the middle of the field. And he's running a very simple offense, but with the slower game speed and a good team, it's going to be very difficult. SWAT team. SWAT team held X right there the whole way. Let's go, baby. All right, 3rd and 17. He's called corner strike before. He has called corner strike in this situation, and then he's also thrown a corner out to the tight end.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now it's Rodgers. And that one goes in.
I just died on my inside. So that's a cloud flat. Remember, they said they didn't fix, or they didn't say that they really changed anything about corner routes, right? All they said was that they fixed cloud flats. That's the only zone they really touched, was cloud flats, according to the stream today. So it worked pretty well right there. Horrible punt. Had to take it because I called the other thing. Testing out this patch right here. I still believe that I have a big run coming up out of the shovel option. It hasn't worked yet, but I still feel like it's going to be there. We got it right here, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's hit it. Marshawn, break a puck. How are you getting... How? How? Come on, baby. Come on. Break a tackle, Marshawn. We got another one coming right here. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. There you go. That's what I needed, Marshawn. Let's go. All right. So that's the run we needed to kind of help take, either get him out of this defense or take some of the edge off. We got him. That's a user truck, baby. That's a user truck. Now we're getting it going with Lynch. We're 11 plays. Now I could, here's my options. I could start to slow this game down and potentially try and score the game-winning touchdown with no time left on the clock, or I'm already in field goal range.
They're urging for a little bit more support from the guys up front. Actually, remember one game where I hopped over a defensive lineman to make a tackle downfield.
Good play. That's a good play by him. I should have maybe hung on to the ball. The safety did have me in his sights, and I wanted to get rid of it with Vic. Notice that Marshawn Lynch is extremely tired. Super, super, super tired.
The offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always
I believe we subbed in LeGarrette Blount.
Sometimes they dish them out
Yep.
themselves.
We're going to take it to the 2-minute warning here.
Time running out here on the play clock. He'll get it running right.
That's a good run, but LeGarrette's gotta get me that first, babe. Gotta get me that first.
But still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. And if the defense can hold here, this ball game is over.
All right,
And they're
3rd and
thinking
3.
more than just holding. They're thinking about a takeaway to finish things off.
So he's actually had pretty good defense for the Wham, but I'm gonna flip it and see if I can get it left. Ready?
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so
Got him.
probably not expecting a run on 3rd.
All right. So now he's gonna have to start taking his timeouts. I can get one more first down. I'm in field goal range.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So they're operating in the red zone. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run it here with Blount. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
He's back to throw. And on the catch right side, this is
Pretty good defense.
Now defensively,
Here's the thing. You guys might be like, Farls, this isn't good. Dude, I have this guy
here in the final stages.
right where I want him. It would be hard for me to have this guy in a better position than I have him in right now. I'm getting the first down and not the touchdown. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me, kids. Touchdown. No touchdown, but the first down.
Back to throw. And oh, what a catch. A gain of 19 on
Watch me, baby. Watch me. Watch me.
And there will be a break in the action.
Watch me, baby.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Watch me, baby. I don't want to score. I didn't want to score. I wanted to get tackled at the inch line. I thought I had it.
So many practices we've watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve?
All right, now we got to get a stop. So all he's really done has thrown the ball downfield. Remember, guys, if you're watching at home, go check out the new patch. There's some notes here. These are actually not the patch notes for patch. You want the patch notes for patch 10, not patch 9. We had clicked on the wrong blog there, but there is one, I can assure you, for 10.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown.
It would have been much easier if we could have. We needed him to take a little bit. The good news is he needs a touchdown.
Across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense
SWAT team. How did Janoris Jenkins just get smashed?
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that.
Was everybody just open right there?
You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took
That gets you instantly benched.
And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He'll look to throw.
Game over. Let's go. Give me all of that. Notice the adjustment we made on that defensive play.
Start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Notice the defensive adjustment we made on that play right there.
I mean, do you really want to throw the ball in his territory with the game maybe on the line here?
Not a good idea. I think he caught that.
I'll
with
show
the
it to
Super
you.
Bowl ring, Parker.
And once you have the Super Bowl ring on it, the ball doesn't bounce away. That just sealed a victory for his team.
Absolutely a huge pick by Chris Harris Jr.
He lurked it. That's a good user. I'll show you the adjustment. We had two really big plays in that game, and then we'll give you some quick thoughts on the patch. Overall, patch definitely much slower in MUT head-to-head. I do feel like it's going to make the gameplay more true, like less insta-block sheds, potentially more ability to see holes in the ground game. You know, I didn't personally have the rack drop problem, but I know that did hit a lot of people. I'd say playing a lot of draft champions before I just played this update helped me because I felt more patient, and like stamina, definitely a big factor I don't think a lot of people are talking about. I'm gonna have to put David Johnson back in my lineup. The two biggest plays in that game were Jerry Rice on 3rd and 18 for yardage. I called this before the play. So watch what happens right here. He sends the pressure. I blocked the tight end. So I blocked the tight end. Normally that tight end's on a corner route and it's very good against this blitz. But I decided to keep him in and he picked it up. That's new. Most of the times I don't feel like the tight, I don't think 77 gets back out. He did get an insta shed against Conklin, who should have the initial move, who should have secure pass blocker. That's a pretty quick shed. I don't know how the game treats that, but I don't like to see that. Long at least locked him up before he let up that move. So, but he did use her close to there, but Jerry got downfield. And that's why you sub him in. On that play, he threw downfield, but he had the tight end wide open. So what I actually did was I took this guy who's on the halfback, or he was on a spy. I manned him up on the tight end because he's in better position. And then I took this guy who is then now free or covering the halfback. And I said, all right, I don't need to cross-man you anymore. Okay, the tight end did actually kind of get picked up better. Look at me peel off. So look at me peel off here with 25. I'm on the user, get underneath. Obviously, he's not the tallest guy, but still made quite a good play underneath on that ball. That was pretty awesome of a thing right there. Those were the big plays in the game. Marshawn Lynch, this was a nice run, but we need him to. That was the play. That was the play we needed, him staying up. We then went to the left side here. He took a lot of hits, but he didn't fumble. That was probably our best time truck play. And yeah, those are early thoughts. Much slower. The line, you know, I didn't feel like hugely different. So let's actually go over. Obviously, I didn't get out of the pocket, so the right stick thing wasn't crazy. I didn't really hurry up. I didn't have the rack catch. I didn't throw a pick, thankfully, where I needed the quarterback to tackle. I didn't notice this. Speed, definitely I had a cloud flat play a C route better. Hit sticks, I saw a lot of hit sticks still without broken tackles, but they were CPU instead of maybe user players, or they weren't the ones that were in tight that they talked about today on the MUTcast. Pass blocking seemed a little bit better, maybe due to some of the speed. And those were the big ones. There's still a couple blocks downfield I would have liked to have gotten, but those are my thoughts on the early patch. That's MUT head-to-head. That's my first game, MUT head-to-head. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to follow the channel. I am going to play a friend right now in Draft Champs. Let me see who's on, because we have 9